Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my random thoughts on Thursdays. This week I'm just gonna ramble a little bit, but first check out my new intro. Alright, so I didn't have a specific topic I wanted to talk about today, but I thought maybe I could just kind of talk a little bit about what's going on in my life, what's going on with my channel, that kind of thing, and just kind of take it from there. As you can see, I got a new haircut recently. How do you like it? I'm sure I keep getting comments when I get my haircut, so I thought I'd just point that out. So I got a new stylist at Cost Cutters doing my hair, and he did a really good job, I thought, you know. So anyway, last year I had so much going on, so much that I really couldn't vlog more than every other week at best. But at the same time, I had a lot of interesting things going on in my life with the trip to Sedona, the marriage, the honeymoon, all of that kind of stuff. This year, we're gonna be a little bit more low-key with things. Not traveling as much. Definitely not doing a lot of exciting things. So there's gonna be a fewer interesting things of my life to share. So that's one of the reasons I'm trying to do more topical vlogs now. And one of the things I thought I'd ask you guys, because back around Christmas time I had a bake cookies with me video where I kind of showed you how I baked this low-carb kind of cookie that I came up with, inspired by my grandmother's recipe originally. And it wasn't like my most popular video at all, but it seemed to get a fairly good response from people who did watch it. So I was wondering if maybe once a month or so I throw in a cooking video with my vlogs. So unless I have something really topical that I really want to talk about, you know, perhaps I will go through my various recipes that I cook at home and kind of walk you through how I do them. So what do you guys think? You know, would you be interested in cooking videos? You know, let me know. Leave a comment down below and just kind of give me an idea if you'd be interested in that or not. Most of the foods I cook are low carb, so since that's the kind of the low carb lifestyle that I'm leading, I'm still working on my health and my fitness and trying to go to the gym every day, that kind of thing, even though I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit about that, but I'm trying very hard to get back on it, especially considering I actually have surgery that I need to get done later this year, and I'll talk about that in another video. But so there's a couple of things going on. In terms of travel this year, not a ton. For personal travel, with my husband, the one trip we're going to plan on doing is going up to Montana, visiting his family, because we didn't do that over Christmas this year. We stayed home. And so visiting his parents up in Helena, and then taking a side trip over to the Whitefish area near Glacier National Park. That's the area he grew up in, and spending a few days going up into the national park and doing some hiking and driving around and things like that. There's one road called Going to the Sun Road or something like that, and anyone who's from Montana, you can correct me and tell me what the right name of that road is, but it was under construction the last time I went there, so we couldn't go. It stopped at a particular point, and thankfully the construction where it stopped happened to be exactly the part that my husband wanted to go to anyway. It was his favorite trail, so we did that last time. But there's it's a huge park. It's got like 1 million acres in the park, so we barely scratched the surface. There's plenty of hiking we can still do. There's got beautiful lakes and mountains and everything else there, and it's a really beautiful park, so definitely looking forward to doing that sometime in the summer. Other things that we're planning on doing, I mean, one of the big things I'm doing this year is just trying to squirrel away some money, which is, you know, boring and nothing I can film, but definitely want to be doing some property searches, so that we're planning on getting another income property. That's one of the things my husband's into, is trying to get income property as another part of his portfolio for investment in things. We have one now. It's a rental property, it's a townhouse, and we want to try and get a single family home next and use that as a rental property. But first what we're going to do is we're actually going to move into that property for a few months and stage the house we're in now so that we can then sell this house, because the proceeds of this house are going to go towards buying a bigger property. One of the things we've realized since I've moved into this house 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it's been a while, is the fact that we're a bit cramped. We both have a lot of stuff, we both have a lot of furniture. I actually got rid of a bunch of my furniture, but we're still really cramped in here, and I could really use a space for a studio, both for filming these vlogs, and then I want to get back into painting again, which is something I've been wanting to do. I just have no room to do it. If you're gonna paint, you don't want to have to bring everything out, set everything up, and then, you know, when you're done for the day, put it all down again, and where's the easel gonna go? And you know, I really need a studio space to do it properly. So we need that. I really want a bigger kitchen. We really both want a bigger garage with more storage space. I'd love to have a guest bedroom. Right now, every single room in this house is being used for something. One of the bedrooms is our gym. We've got exercise equipment in there. One of them is our office. We both are kind of crammed in there. We're constantly bonking our chairs against each other because we're so crammed in there. And then we each have our own separate bedroom. And I know a lot of people think that's weird, but my husband suffers from sleep apnea and he snores, and you know, I love him to death, but he also likes his room dark and cold. I like my room warm and bright. So at the end of the day, we both get a better night's sleep by having separate bedrooms. So that's just the way we kind of live. So anyway, so those are some of the things that I can, you know, bring my vlog along with, is, you know, as we're looking at real estate and properties, while I go on my travels and things. You know, not that we're traveling that much, but I can bring you guys along on that. So those are going to be some of the things you'll see with the vlog coming up going forward. For those of you who also watch my gaming videos, I may start switching things up a little bit. Right now I do Minecraft on Mondays, which I'll continue doing. World of Warcraft on Wednesdays, and I'm planning on wrapping up the Pandaren Monk series that I have right now once my character has left their starting area and it has gone to their faction city. Then from there I'm going to end the series, at least for now. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing with my World of Warcraft on Wednesdays is going back to my Death Knight character. I had done a short series with her, leveling up, starting from level 85 and going into 86 and things, but I kind of stopped doing that one because I really couldn't dedicate myself to doing both the Pandaren and the Death Knight at the same time, so I ended up just focusing on the Pandaren for now. And I've been just playing my Death Knight without recording any of the footage. So she's now almost level 88. And I have a couple of ideas of how I want to take that. I could either, you know, starting now where she's at, or when she hits level 90, either way, and soloing some of the 5-man dungeons, or instances as they're called, and just kind of doing walkthroughs of these various dungeons. So I could do that. That might be interesting. Another thing is wait till I'm level 90 and start doing the high level 95 main instances as I'm, you know, first starting out and learning how to run those. I've never run them before, so that could also be interesting. The other thing is when I hit level 90 and doing various battlegrounds and things, although that can get old pretty quickly. I can't do something new with that. With the instances, there's a lot of instances now, so that could take me for quite a few weeks if I do an instance a week or something. And I don't know if I would start with the very lowest level one, because that one, you know, I could just kind of go breeze through it in 5 minutes and that's it. It's pretty quick. Where the if I start with more middle of the road ones, you know, they'll be a little bit more challenging, but no, probably not that much. So anyway, so those are some of my thoughts for my World of Warcraft. Yeah, World of Warcraft Wednesdays. And then for Saturdays, I've been kind of doing mostly The Sims 3 and mixing in SimCity 4. And the new SimCity is coming out March 5th, so I'm definitely wanting to introduce the new SimCity as well. And I don't know if maybe I'll just do Sims 3 on Saturday and SimCity on Sunday, so that's something I'm considering. I don't know if I have the time to dedicate to doing that much, but I might try. And then another game, an older game, and a game that came out I think back in 2002, 2003 timeframe, called Siberia. It's one of my favorite games that I've played before. I'm actually recording footage for that right now, and I'm actually going to go record the footage, edit it, put it all together, and then once I have the entire series completely edited together, I will start releasing those on a weekly basis as well. Don't know exactly which day of the week I will do that on, but look forward to that. It's one of my favorite older series. Reminded me a little bit of Myst in terms of having to find puzzles and clues and unlock puzzles to further through the game and everything. And it's an absolutely gorgeous game. So I look forward to seeing people's response to my walkthrough of that game. Anyway, so that's basically everything that's going on with me right now. And anyway, if you have any interesting topics that you think I could talk about, you'd like to hear my take on a particular issue of the day, that kind of thing, you know, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I would be more than happy to address things that people want to hear my opinion about. I mean, you already know that I'm a libertarian, you know I'm an atheist, etc. You know kind of where I'm at with finance and money and that kind of thing. So kind of taking it from there, you know, what other kinds of things would you be interested in hearing me talk about? So anyway, thanks for watching, and until next week, bye-bye!